Hello everyone, it's Jessica and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for you for the Paper Issues Design team. And today I'm going to be showing you my layout for the 2000's mood board, and you can play along in our Facebook group, which I'll link below for you, all month long in order to win prizes. So I've started with this older cut file that I've had cut out for quite a while, and I've just never found the exact or right inspiration to actually use it. So finally, I am using it for this Christmassy layout because in this mood board, the top left square is the Grinch movie. So I am only using that one square from this mood board as my inspiration, and that's okay. That's the good thing about a mood board. You can take one square or one specific thing from a mood board and use that as your complete inspiration for your layout. So I am going to be using the Cocoa Vanilla Studio line, and this one is the Merry and Bright line. So what I've done here is I am only using the pieces of this collection that is in stock in the Paper Issues store right now, so that you can still have a chance to buy this, because it is a line from last year's release, so it is a little bit harder to find some of those pieces now. But luckily, everything that I'm using today is still in stock in the store, so you can use my code Jessica for 20% off everything, and if your order is over $75, you get free shipping as well. So what I've done here is I have cut some circles out just using one of my dies for my Big Shot machine, and I'm making my photos into circles, kind of like an ornament. So I'm going to have the Grinch hand holding my one center focal point ornament or picture, as you will, and then I'm going to kind of scatter some other little ornaments around the bottom here. I'm going to be also using this border punch, which is also in stock in the store too, and I'm just going to cut out several strips of this. I think I do 6 of them total, just to give it a little bit extra something in behind that hand, because I want to break up this paper and just give it a little extra something special. So I'm just going to adhere these down, and I'll fast forward this for you because you don't need to see my head lining these up in every single strip. So just going to stick the rest of these down and line up my top one as well, so I can make sure everything is straight with my T-square, and then I'll pop my cut file back on here with my Grinch hand. And all my papers are from this collection, I believe, except for obviously the white smooth cardstock that I've used on my cut file, and that green as well. Like I said, I cut this out quite a while ago, and I've just been waiting to use it, so I've kept it with this collection since the papers matched, but I just haven't found the right inspiration for it. So I'm going to use this other paper here that is also in the collection for my embellishments, because I don't have a lot of embellishments with this collection anyways, and this particular paper is still in stock. So I'm just going to cut some things off of the one paper sheet, and I'm going to use those to embellish my my page here. So I'm just cutting some of these labels apart, and I'm going to kind of scatter them about my page and just pop them in. And I think I'm going to put a title right at the top left there above my banners. I'm just going to kind of tuck a few little embellishments in the border strips. And then I'm also going to use some of the cute little round flare from the embellishment pack that you see over on the right side of my screen there. These are the Bella Boulevard Florence Alphas. They are also in the store, and they come in all different colors. I absolutely love them. They go with so many layouts, and you can honestly match them up with pretty much anything that you're doing. So this green here was a little bit more green than I wanted it to be, but honestly it's really a Grinchy kind of green, so I thought it worked out well for my title. And here's those little flare circles that I'm going to be tucking in here in different spots. They actually come with a tiny little foam square on them, but mine were all stuck to the sheet, so I replaced them with large foam squares on the back to adhere them down. I'm going to tuck a few of them in. I'm actually going to use Joy as one of them, which is kind of a little pun on my part, because obviously you can see in my photos my son was not happy in these photos, so I'm going to tuck the word joy in beside him on the one. And he's actually the one that's throwing things on my table right now. You saw his binky, his little moose binky just came in the frame a couple of times. He's throwing some things at me. He's handing me some things that he absolutely thinks that I need to use, like the white cardstock paper, and I think he throws my Cricut mat at me at some point here. He steals that little Santa embellishment that's laying there. He is quite the riot. He likes to play in my scrap room whenever I'm scrapping, so he often comes into a lot of my videos. So if you watched any of my previous videos, I'm sure that you've seen him before. He has the cutest little hand. There it is. He thinks that I really need to use this little Santa on my layout, and he actually steals it, and I think I get it back at some point, but it's not for a while yet. So I fast forwarded this just a little bit, just working on my strings and tying the bows on the ornaments, and then I'm gonna fluff up these little border strips just to give them a little extra pizzazz here. And then I'm just sticking down these little embellishments. I love that this paper comes with these cute little cut-aparts. And then just finishing off my ornaments here, gonna tie a couple more bows on the remainder of them. And then there's my little one again. He was trying to steal some of my pictures on my desk, so I had to grab those from him. He's a big helper. So I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like tying bows, but I love the way that they look. I think that it just kind of finishes off the tags and page so well. So sometimes I leave them just loose, but sometimes I tie them. So here is my finished layout. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified of my future videos, and like this video for me. Leave a comment if you have any questions for me at all, and I will be happy to answer them. And lastly, if you need any supplies, please feel free to use my code Jessica in the Paper Issue store and play along with us in our Facebook group. Thank you!